So, number 2, loving your neighbor means loving ourselves as well. And let me explain this a little bit more. I don't mean having this love for yourself that actually is just self-centered love. Understanding that you are precious in God's sight as a believer, because we're talking to the believers right now. You can't understand what it means to love your neighbor unless you first are loved by God. We just talked about that. Right. We understand that you have to learn what that love that God has for you is, and then you learn how to properly love yourself. And we talked about this a couple episodes right. on having the right view of yourself and learning how to value and knowing the worth of yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to know you're made in the image of God. You have to know that we are precious in God's sight. We have to know that God doesn't want anyone to fall away and be destroyed by his wrath. He doesn't want that. It doesn't I'm thinking of the right word. It doesn't make him happy. It doesn't make him happy to see people reject who he is. So knowing all of this as humans, as believers,
he takes no delight in the death of the wicked. I think that's what the scriptures say, right?
Yep. No delight. So we have to remember all of that right there.
Right.
So loving your neighbor means loving ourselves as well, because it says love your neighbor as yourself. And so you have to know that, okay, if this is what I want done for me, this is for my greater good, then I should look out for that person's greater good.
Amen. True that.